All right, guys, I'm back. And today we're going to be back onto boat content. I wanted to get a whole bunch done on the jet ski for the next video, and I just did not have the time to get as far as I wanted to. I want to get this thing running before I put another video up, so it's just, it's sitting here at the moment, doing little things here, here and there to it, and it's just not, little stuff that's not quite worth filming. But everything's coming together really well on it. So today, we're actually back on the boat, and I'm going to make this thing as street legal as I can. So, this is what I decided with, and figured would be best for all the lighting and everything for it. So, some pretty simple motorcycle turn signals, a vintage style reverse light. Tail lights are actually Mustang, like 66, 67 range Mustang. I just thought they would look a lot better than some trailer lights. Generic, like 7-inch round, something for like an old hot rod. Had to pick up basically a trailer connector. I'm gonna have to wire that in so that I can make these tail lights work. And then I've got 4 mirrors. I'm debating which set to use. Probably gonna go with the Harley ones. They sit a little closer. I don't think they're gonna help at all, to actually be able to see. But the other ones, I don't know the brand they were. They were off of, I think, the Scooter Bobber. So if I happen to break a mirror, I at least know where I can get another Harley one from. But I'm gonna get to work. Gotta work in the backyard because I'm an idiot and left the key on the last time I had the boat out, so sat for about 2 weeks without with power draining. So that's charging, working back there, and compared to the last video where it was 70, I was out riding the scooter, nice comfortable shorts. I am freezing my giblets off for this one. This one's 35 degrees out. I don't think it's supposed to get above 40 today, so it's pretty chilly. It's definitely the cold snap where winter starts. So let me get to it. All right, first order of business, I'm gonna start with the backup light. I think it's gonna be simple. I just gotta figure out where exactly I wanna put it. I'm pretty sure though, I was debating down here to kind of get rid of this that's already here. But I think I'm just gonna make it simple and go straight up top in the middle. The only thing I don't love about it is that I already cracked the fiberglass here, so this whole area is going to need a little bit of work. All right, first light is done. I did notice something. So I centered the light on the boat, but the hole where the jet drive came out of is not centered. So it's kind of annoying. But I feel good at least centering it on the boat itself. Super simple. 1 hole down the middle, 4 screw holes. So I got the wiring in there. The back side is not pretty. The back side, I got to clean up some fiberglass and whatnot. And the bolts are a bit long, but I wanted to make sure I had enough to go through everything. And I will wire up. I think gonna keep it simple again. And next one, I think I'm just gonna mount the license. Actually, you know what? I'll jump into the taillights. They're gonna be a little more time consuming, but it's all gotta get done. All right, so taillights. First step that I'm not super stoked about is if you look at them and you look at the bottom side here, they are flat. However, up here on the top, it's got just a little bit of a lip So I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna grab some painter's tape, make a straight line, and I'm gonna have to grind that flat so that it, you know, sits flat right against the fiberglass of the boat. I don't have any gaps. Not thrilled, but these honestly weren't bad. These were like 50 bucks for the one, so 100 bucks for both of them, and that's not bad. And I know where to get them if I ever smash them onto something. Alright, so got this one all trimmed down. I'm pretty happy with that. Can't really tell that I had to do anything to it, and it'll be tucked up. That's gonna be the top, so it'll actually be tucked up right around the rail, and you'll never see it. So I'm happy with that. I'm gonna hit the next one, and then I'm gonna go try and figure out how big of a hole I need to cut. Alright guys, I got one done. And I think that looks pretty good. And I'm going to time lapse the next one. I had some learning experience on that first one, trying to get the hole right and everything. And there's a whole lot of material behind these that kind of have to hog out so that the short studs, you can actually grip, you know, get a nut on and everything. So I'm going to throw you guys on time lapse, and you'll see me cut the hole for the next one. Alright guys, everything's mounted up on the back end. It's actually starting to look like something. Both taillights are in, reverse lights in, license plate and a license plate light. All I gotta do is wire it, but now we're moving up to the front, and I gotta hang the front headlights, but I gotta modify them first. So I'm gonna jump into that. So just like the taillights, these are close, but not perfect. If you look at the housings, you can actually see 3 little notches, and those go to 3 notches on the back of the bulb, and that keeps it aligned and pointing, you know, there is a top side and a bottom side to the bulb. Well, that only works if you're hanging it this way. So I'm going to be hanging it upside down under the boat. I need to cut some new notches so that I can take that bulb, flip it upside down, and that way, you know, have a good beam pattern and doesn't blind everybody. Because I think we can all... Good morning, and it is a new day. Just as chilly, maybe chillier than yesterday, but I ran out of light, ran out of time, and I got the boat finished up, got all the lights on, so I didn't really get to show. But I went super low mount. I tried to hide them back here. They still stick out more than I'm super happy with, but they work. I got headlights, high beams, turn signals. I just wanted to kind of blend in with those rails a bit. I think it really fits the style. Mirrors, definitely not the happiest with, but for right now, they're gonna work. These are just a stock Harley mirror. I'd add some extra washers on the inside, but I think the end goal is going to be mounting them right here, which will push them out a little bit farther. There's also an issue when you lift the boat, they're almost in the way. You kind of have to move them. And then rear tail lights, kind of how I showed yesterday. So Mustang tail lights are on, license plate light, reverse light. So we are all set. And today we're heading out to the Sloppy Mechanics Fall Dyno Day 2022. So we're gonna see how much power this thing makes. It's not gonna be impressive. My guess, 160, 170 horsepower, but it's gonna be a fun day regardless. Go out, meet some people, have a real cold cruise, because I don't think it's supposed to get above 34 degrees today, but I'm all in it to win it, and it will be a chilly hour drive. Honestly, better than expected. So, Sloppy Mechanics Dyno Day has been a pretty good success. Like I say, they're still going. I didn't film much today, but there's been a pretty eclectic crew of cars here, from Beamers to Camaros to, there was a stock Traverse on earlier, twin turbo LS stuff, Subaru stuff, a boat, Porsche, Audis, some Hondas, all kinds of things. But all in all, I'll end up posting my runs. I was actually happily surprised, and it is way better than expected. So yeah, 190, 195, that was way better than we were expecting. Figuring a 01 330 with 200,000 miles on it, I would have been happy with 160. 190, I'm definitely impressed with. I say it has been a great day. Sun's going down, so we might have some cruise home videos of, you know, the boat just lights and cruising. But I'm gonna sign off from here. It is cold and I am ready to go in and get some warmth. So this is your captain out.